Hey everybody, we are back with another portfolio update. And once again, this one is going to start with me talking for a couple minutes because made some very large changes to the portfolio over the past week. I have not posted any videos at all because my week has been incredibly busy with school and some other things I've been doing. I just have not had any time in between that and trying to be social. So videos should be up fairly soon. I might be able to make a stock review later, possibly. But either way, getting into the portfolio, um, made a lot of huge changes that we'll be getting into. First off, right away, I'm just going to say I sold off Chewy and Lululemon. And the reason I did this is not so much because I didn't believe in the companies anymore. I think both of them are excellent companies that will definitely be performing well. But based on the current situations in the market, I feel like there are just better opportunities. And because both of those stocks I was comfortably positive on, and I felt like I had a reasonable gain from both of those, I decided to just offload those and put my money elsewhere. So in doing that, I put a lot more into things like Red Cat Holdings. I put money back into Super Micro. Trying to think of something else. I doubled my First Solar position. First Solar is one of the most promising companies I have seen in a long time. Same thing with Red Cat. However, Red Cat is a lot smaller and a little bit more risky. Actually, definitely more risky. Um, Trying to think what else. I added more to Fastly. I added a lot more to Trade Desk as well. So the portfolio looks a lot different currently. And actually, four stocks right now make up about half of my portfolio, which I don't really want that to be a long term kind of thing. But for now, that's just the way it is until I am more positive on Celsius, which it's kind of a mixed thing with Celsius where it's not really in the same position as it was with Chewy and Lululemon, where I was positive on both of those. And also, they're up fairly high and at like reasonable valuations. So I didn't want to sell off Celsius just because I feel like there is so much massive potential there that there just isn't a point of selling it. So anyway, let's get into the actual portfolio now, and I'll kind of show you what's been going on. So first of all, starting off, most of the gains for 2025 have been very sadly wiped away. We are still up 4% year to date, which in my mind is fairly decent. I am expecting the market to get into bouncing territory. Um, that was a choice of words right there. I'm expecting the market to bounce probably next week, considering today is Friday. So that is something. Hopefully, a bit of a recovery there, and I think I put my money into investments that will benefit from that greater than the ones that I had. Also, the dividend portfolio is gone. That is done. I have decided, especially with the market dropping the way it was, I didn't want to lose any more money on that than I already had. So as of today, this is liquidated, which it kind of mixed emotions because it was a cool thing to look at, but at the same time, it was like wasn't really doing anything, to be honest. So that's done with. It's about it. So we are going to get rid of this. It was a fun experiment, I will say, but at the end of the day, it didn't really do anything for the most part. So getting rid of that, so we can actually, oops, sorry, we can actually zoom in a little bit more here now. But anyway, yeah. So some changes were made. Let's get into it. So first of all, gotta zoom out again, of course. Um, Super Microcomputer, I was down to 20 shares that I sold at the very top of their most recent run, which was awesome. I just recently bought back in, and actually, do I have a chart up? Nope, I just have Microsoft Copilot. So, don't have the charts up right now, but basically, everything has bottomed out recently, and I have been aggressively repurchasing everything that has bottomed. So, equity is still higher than cost basis, which is cool. I did also add, I forget if I showed this, but I added a cost basis for every single stock I have. I added the weights of everything and then the percent change. So the real outperformers here are companies like Robinhood, Hims, I'm still up 73% on. Them, I also sold half at the very top, which I believe I I definitely already covered in another video, but anyway, I think I went over everything. A little bit more trade desk. First Solar is now one of the largest, and I'm also positive on them, which is cool. If we look at the average gain here, the average is at, why does it say 349%? That's not right. Oh, some. Average is 20% positive on every company, which is pretty cool. Celsius should honestly be closer to being positive right now. I'm surprised it isn't, although I think or no, I guess that is right. 27. Yeah, that is right. So I was actually positive on Celsius and like pretty happy with the returns, but I just kind of knew that if I sold, I doubt it would be going down much more. And as you can see, it really didn't go down much more. And I just know there's a lot more gains to be had from Celsius, especially with the acquisition that just happened, especially with the fairly good earnings report that just happened. I just know there's better returns there. Um, so I didn't want to really change anything. Same thing with CRNC, although to be fair with them, I really should have sold almost everything when it was at $26 a share. I still kind of kick myself thinking about how I didn't do that, but that was the lesson of last week. So the lesson of this week is we got rid of some stocks that I don't think will be performing as strongly as some of the newer ones we have. So the real standouts that I'm looking at right now are Red Cat, Trade Desk, and First Solar. Those are the three big new ones that we're getting into. Also, I am positive on Dollar General now. I'm up 4% on them. That is the first time I've been positive on them in a long time. I've been averaging down for a while. I have almost $1,000 in the stock now, which is more than I was expecting to have. But either way, they are going to be huge this year. I called it well over a year ago that they were going to have a comeback, and I think it is now. So yeah, looks pretty good. I didn't update any valuations, and I still have like Chewy and Lululemon in here, so that'll probably be something for next week. I have been incredibly busy with school and some life things recently, so it's just kind of not a great time for me to be uploading as much recently, but I do have a little bit of time right now. So I probably will do one stock review for today, but after that, it's probably going to be about 3 or 4 more days, which is fine. But either way, just so everybody who actually watches is aware. So overall, that's about it for today. Here's the final look at what the portfolio is looking like right now. One other thing I want to point out, GMM, Global Mofi something. I don't know. Super goofy company that I only put $85 into because they had fairly good financials. I am unable to even trade this stock on my Vanguard account anymore. It's not even supported by Vanguard. I still have the shares and I believe I can sell the shares still, but I can't buy more. I wanted to buy more and it will not let me. So at this point, that's just kind of like a forever hold for me because I can't buy more of it. And I put such a little amount into it where I feel like if I bought more or if I sold it, it would just kind of be like, okay, there's $85 that can't even buy one share of First Solar. Like, so either way, I'm probably just going to be forever holding that now until it either explodes in value and gets put back onto Vanguard, hopefully, or it goes to zero, in which case that's fine too. It would be nice at some point in my life, I got to have a company go to zero. So it might as well be this one. Other than that, performance shipping is actually almost back to even. I think I've been down on them for a while, but almost there, which is cool. Looking at the stocks today, let me just look at my StockTwits account quick. So Dollar General up 7%, Celsius same thing, First Solar's up 5%, Red Cat's up, Hims is up, PayPal is up, Supermicro is up, Fastly, News, everything, almost everything is up. Cerence is down slightly, but that's perfectly fine. Cerence, I honestly don't care at all about at the moment. I know where the value is, and the value is there. So this will almost definitely be a $30-$40 stock within probably a year or two. So I'm not really worried about that at all. The way the earnings growth is looking, it's going to be there. So um, other than that, everything's up for the most part. Robinhood, Crocs are down slightly, but it looks like they're about to go positive. So either way, that's all I got for today. Thanks for listening to me talk for like 15 minutes probably. And yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see everybody in the next video.